I'm going to go through the functionality of tips, and let us first start on CorePOS on packs. And I'm going to go to settings. In my tips, I have, well, mine's already turned on to prompt, right? And then prompt can happen either on tablet or on printed receipt. And then tip suggestion handle. So I have like 3 enabled, right? $3, 12%, and 10%. You can set up bunch more, and then you have suggestion calculation, include taxes in the fees in calculation or don't include taxes, right? So above tax line, below tax line, and that's kind of how that works. Now we can go home, and I already have some broccoli, but let's go ahead and add another one. And so now we have 2 broccoli. Well, we have 1 broccoli. Here it is, right? And we have our total price, subtotal, right? So without taxes yet. But then we can go ahead and hit checkout, and we'll see that the taxes are applied. Okay, and we can go ahead and choose credit, and here's our tip screen where we have our 10%, 12%, and $3, right? So that's what we suggested. And then there's the custom option, and then after that we go to the charge screen and we move on with the transaction. So on the Clover, the tips are set up the following way. So you have your tips in the setup, and you can have the tip, right? So you can ask on all devices or this devices. So you have the device, which the CorePOS does not. You have tip entry location, right? So that's basically the same. You have the suggestion mechanisms, and there they are. And you have the include tax in calculation or don't include tax, so above or below tax line, basically for tips. Same thing. So the only difference is the device management, right? So we are doing it across the board, and Clover has the capability to force devices to function a certain way. This is what it looks like during checkout. And we grab like pork, like that, and now we go pork, review order, pay, and maybe when we hit charge, yeah, there's the tip. So we hit charge, and then we're on a tip. We can skip. And then we move on to pay the transaction.